Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally. It's Monday the 9th of September 2024 and this is episode number 35. Welcome everybody. Hope you've had a lovely weekend and last week was a good one. The weather's been a bit up and down here but we've had some really nice days, so that's not too bad. Grab the odd day in between, I think. You're lucky. Dry day. Now, just before I start showing you things I've been up to, oh, the camera looks a bit crooked. Is that crooked or is that just crooked to me? I'm not sure. I'd like to just welcome all my new subscribers, by the way. Welcome to everybody. You're all welcome here. In my comments last week, lovely Janda, hi Janda, was just asking me about this top. It's just see the pattern, just that's the pattern, look. Well, I had to have a scout through, but this, just for anybody that wondered, and Janda, this was an Etsy pattern, and this is the cardigan. Just thought I didn't put tassels on the bottom and I didn't do the sleeves, just the short look, but that's the pattern. It was really easy. You just do some granny and then some plain, granny then plain, but I just thought that was absolutely lovely. Oh, that's it, that's the short sleeves, look. You could either do it long or short, so by the time I've done some of the project, I always think, well, that's enough. I just want to get it worn. But the designer is, oh no, oh, it's gone. Gone off it. The designer is Anna D Designs, and it's called the Granny Stripe Kimono Cardigan. That's this one, but yeah, and it's in a cotton. I did it in Rico organic cotton in an Aran weight, so it's really easy, just back 2 fronts, and then I just did a little tie to tie them together, but it's quite warm, and although it's short sleeve, just quite warm, so that was that. Now I'm going to start with, as usual, I've got everything laid out here. Oh, before I start, can you see? I thought I dropped my phone yesterday and it just landed flat down, and just lately I've dropped my tablet and that cracked at the corner. I just seem to be dropping things, and I dropped my phone and it went flat on the floor, and I thought, oh no, please don't. It's insured, but I thought, please don't be cracked. And then I just set my phone up on the stand, and I thought, just looking at the background, and I didn't really look at the background. I just thought, oh yeah, okay, everything's okay. And then I thought, oh no, I've got a crack in my phone. It said that. And I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to take it and, hand it in and whatever. And then I looked again. I thought, oh, no, it looks white, and it's yarn hanging. Oh, a bit of yarn. Oh, thank goodness, a bit of yarn hanging from my paw. I thought it was cracked. Anyway, so first thing I'll start with is this this 3D Granny Squares book. This is a crochet along by Natasha. Hi Natasha, from Hooks and Stitches. Hooks, oh, I can't talk. Hooks and Stitches. And there's 100 granny squares, crochet patterns for pop-up granny squares. It's 3D. They've all got a little bit of 3D going on, and all I can say, this definitely isn't for beginners, and some of them are easy, but most of them are more that they're just not for beginners. I think if a beginner started doing any of these, I think he'd be put off for life. I don't know. There isn't a rating on them, but do you see this one now? That's going to be quite a challenge. And if they're well written, some of them are well written. There is a couple of little typing errors in some, but you know, you can work around that. You fathom it out. You know, you're okay. But the book's by Katie Moore, Shana Moore, and Celine Seman, and there's lots of categories. The book's lovely. You know, it shows you. You'd think, oh yeah, that's all basic, but they use patterns in all of the squares. They use patterns, yarns, cotton, DK range. They give you a list at the front of all the colours there. And there's categories: food and drink, fruit and veg, animal magic, wild beasts, under the sea, holidays, mini beasts, flowers, motifs, abstracts and celebrations. So there's lots of lovely squares, but we've been working through them and we're getting through them, that's all I'll say. Now, last week was week 19, can you believe? And this was square 37 and 38. We had the ice cream. This is what Natasha picks out every week from a little jar. So we had the ice cream here. That was you always get a chart and you get the pattern here. So that was mine. That was my ice cream. See, again, I went exactly as the pattern, but this is a little bit skew-if, but that was exactly as the pattern told you to do it. So, you know, I should have been a little bit more that way, but never mind, it's that way. So that was a nice one to do. And so that was square number 37 and square number 38. We're doing 2 a week. She'd chosen the cow, and that was lovely because you did the circle, that turned it into the square, and then added these on separately. So that was fine as well. And that's my little cow. It looked a bit skew-if then as well. So, with lighting, why is that going in and out? It was going ooh, ooh. Better with the lighting. Yeah, that's my little cow anyway. I'm not worrying too much about the details. They're just doing the squares. Now let me just show you what we've. Well, I won't go through all of them because there's too many. But we've all got those. Look at the fried egg. I think that was one of my favourites. We've got all of these. All these different ones. And then we've got these and these, look. So we've got those. We're not even halfway through yet. Then we've got those. That was a little mouse. That was a nice little favourite one. The one, the apple. I love the apple. That was a nice one. So we've got all of those. And then some larger ones. Some are just coming larger. The rabbits, the bunnies, a boy and girl, and the flamingo was a large one. The turtle was the largest, I think, and then that was the succulent. So that's a nice big box full there. And like I said, what I'm going to do for each of my 6 grandchildren, I'm going to make put squares together. I'll probably put themes like a beach theme because we've had an ice cream flip-flops sun hat, so I'll make them into the themes and make them just like a cushion for Christmas to go with their Christmas presents. So that's what I'm going to do with them. And then the rest of them I'll probably just make like a nice throw or do something with them. Now next week's are going to be, we've got, this is next week, we've got the granny flower, beautiful, look forward to making that one. And we've also got page 87, which is the dahlia. That looks a little bit more challenging, but I'm sure we'll do it. So those are next week's. So put that over there. So that's the hashtag Hooks to Stitches 3D Cowl 2024. So I've spoke about that, so I can tick that off. Now everything's over here, that's why. Where are we? Just a minute, let me get to it. It's in the green bag. This is my green bag I crocheted. Now in here, another crochet along that I'm participating in is A Year of the Granny Square with the lovely Jenny. Hi Jenny, from In My Spare Time, and she's doing this crochet along. She's we're working through the book, each square at a time, and this is a lovely book by Kylie Maletta. I think a lot of you, there's projects in as well, projects that you can make, and we are on square number, we're on square number 6, which is the Sweet Violet. Isn't that just lovely colours? Didn't tell you the colours what I use for the 3D granny squares, but they're just Starcraft Special DK in just brown, dark brown and things like that. Anyway, this is my, what's the right side? That's my Sweet Violet square. They're nice colours together. And for this, I was using Starcraft Special DK in Sunshine and Lilac. But the green is a Woolcraft New Fashion, and it's called Water Green. But that's really nice, isn't it? So that's another square to go along. That one was really a lovely, nice, easy. The skill rating was 1 ball of yarn, which is easy, and it was really easy. It was lovely to do. So I'll send that picture over to Jenny. And next week we've got the tulip bowl. That looks interesting, doesn't it? Separate little squares and then joined together, and that's a 1 skill level 1 as well, so that should be okay. Yeah, look, just working through there. So there'll be some that are really, really difficult, I'm sure, and I shall struggle. But I found with these, and the same with the 3D crochet along, that it really, really helps. I'm finding, if I don't quite understand where they're getting at and where to go where, I find that this chart, I could never read charts. I look at them and I understand what they're saying. I know what the symbols are and things, but I've never really worked from them at all. But it does show you exactly where each stitch meant to go, so it has been really, really helpful. So I shall keep looking at charts and working a bit from the pattern and a bit from the charts. So definitely with the 3D, like I said, with this 3D, sometimes just well, let me just take one. Let me just take the cow, because we've just done that one. The cow, for example, if there was any, and that was pretty straightforward, but if there was anywhere that you can't quite understand, if you have a look at that, I'll cover it up a bit because it's the pattern, but it just tells you exactly where each stitch has got to go. So I'm really loving that I'm being able to read the charts a little bit. So, and the hashtag for that is hashtag a year of Granny Squares Cal. I'll link that. I'll put that in the description box though. So that's those two. Yes, it's all right looking around. Now the next thing I have done, I've crocheted. Oh, a while back. There's two sisters that me and my husband know, and they always use a teapot when they have a cup of tea. They have a cup of tea. I think in a mug, not a cup. But anyway, they use a teapot, and we'd visited them one time, and they'd got one tea cozy that I think one of their husbands' aunties had knit it or something, and it was on its last legs. And then they said, "Oh, would I be able to do them a couple of tea cozies?" So I did one. Well, I did two actually that I've shown on my previous channel. I did a littler one and a bigger one, but the little one was fine because it's just a little stainless steel little teapot. So I did one in Stylecraft Special Chunky in a salmon colour, and that was perfect for them. So I just needed to do another one. So I've got, this is the rest of the ball that's left. It's Stylecraft Special Chunky, which it's 100% premium acrylic. You get 144 meters, which is 157 yards, and you can machine and tumble dry. And this is the little tea cozy. The little pom-pom I have used. Where's my little pom-pom? I had the pom-pom is done by one of these little pom-pom maker, and this was a set of 4 from Amazon, and they're $5.99 for a set of 4, and that's the largest size. It was quite large, but then I've trimmed it and trimmed it and trimmed it so much that there's not much left of it. So that's where the spout comes out, and then I've put a little Handmade with Love button on the bottom, and you did the little loop, and it was really easy pattern, and it's a YouTube tutorial by Cozy Rosy Crochet. So yeah, she's got some nice patterns on there. So Cozy Rosy Crochet is where that came from. So we'll be letting the sisters have that. That was worked. It was 6mm hook. I didn't tell you the hook size for the oh, I can't think. A Year of the Granny Square by Jenny. In my spare time, I used a 4mm hook, and the 3D squares. It's sometimes it's 4mm. It depends what the pattern says. But my little tea cozy was 6mm hook. Now the other thing that I've done, I just had a run through of the Crochet Now magazine, which is the latest one. In episode 31, excuse me, in episode 31, I had a run through of the magazine for you. It's issue 111, and this is $8.99 in the UK. And there was a lot of lovely patterns. I loved those, absolutely, I just loved them. And I thought I'll do him. I did the body, and could I get that nice and neat? I tried to do the head, I've tried several times, and I just couldn't. It was, the colour change was just beat me. I was have to just keep trying, but I think he's so cute. I just kept getting white going into the black, black coming out into the white, and it just wasn't looking right at all. So I thought it could take me hours, so I gave up with that. But I will. I've got the body, so I will persevere and try again. But there was these three, and I thought, oh, they look quite quick, easy make. So I thought I went for the little monkey, because I thought little cheeky monkey. So that was. These were done in cotton, and I thought, well, I got this colour cotton, but I hadn't got like a, well, this they call, what do they call that? Sweet mandarin. So it's a bit of a peachy colour, but I hadn't got cream or peach in cotton. Not this thickness. I'd got a thicker one, but this was like a 4-ply, like a sport weight or something. Anyway, so I thought, no, I'll just do it in DK then. Is it DK? Yes, it was. So this is my little monkey. I haven't done his eyes very good, but he's all really soft, and I think he's I think he's cute. That's his little. That's hair. That's meant to be hair. Um, no arms, just. But it's quite flat like that. That's how the pattern was. Now, as you can imagine, it was really straightforward. You did 2 little legs, and then you joined. It was told you exactly how to join. This little bit was sewn on separately. His ears were sewn on, and this was sewn on. So the head, I thought the body was something like 30 single crochet, and the head ended up 30. So I thought I'll just join it. But the head, you started in an oval up here. So I thought, well, I best just do it that way then. You did like round and round and went down. So that's what I did, and then I just sewed it on. But because there was the same amount of stitches, I could take it stitch for stitch, so it was okay. Now, the only thing that was really strange, and I still don't really know. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't quite know what they're talking about. They look quite flat. They don't stand up because they've got, they're, like I said, they're just like, they're that. They've got no arms or anything. But they didn't tell you to stuff anything. No stuffing. It just said, other supplies, foam rubber, 2 centimetres thick. Foam rubber. And I wasn't sure what that was for. But then when you came to the end, making up, you sew the ear, you get an inner and an outer ear, so you sew the ears together, sew the little belly onto the body, do the little face and the muzzle or the trunk for the elephant. And then it said cut foam rubber to size and place in the head and body, and then sew the head to the body. So foam rubber cut to size, it didn't really tell you what size, and place in the head. So I don't know whether they were meant to be flat. I don't know whether they were just meant to be like flat. I mean, foam rubber, it's, I don't. But it was this was quite big. It would have been baggy. It needed to be stuffed. So I really don't quite know what that was all about. But anyway, I think he's quite cute. Oh, and in the stuffing, let me just show you my little tub. While I'm working, this is a raspberry. Raspberries were in here, and then these two, my friend Dot, hi Dot, gave me these two. She'd ordered them from Temu, and they were for the fringe inside the door of your fridge, but these two were a little bit that's a little bit sharp on the end, and this one had a crack, so she was just going to throw them away. So I put them in there, and then whenever I'm working, this is all just my little scraps, every little scrap. And this was piled high, these two, and this little monkey is full of just little scraps. So no stuffing, well, stuffing, yeah, but oh, it is nice and soft. So every tiny little scrap always save. It took a lot of scraps as well to fill him. So yeah, he's lovely. I think nice for a little one to hold, because you could hold it round the neck like that. So although he doesn't stand up, I think he's quite cute. So that was him. Let me put that back. Oh, now the yarn that I've used for this is the Wool Warehouse. It's their own brand of yarn, and it's called Create, and it's lovely and soft. Yarnsmiths Create, and it's double knitting, and this one is oatmeal, and this one was latte, and they're 100 gram, 290 meters, 317 yards, 100% acrylic. You can wash and you can tumble dry. Cool. That's a lovely colour, isn't it? So that was the oatmeal, and this was the latte. So that's those two. And my little monkey. Cheeky little monkey. Where can we sit in? We'll just pop him in there for now. Looking after the donut buddies. He's in there looking after the donut buddies. Right, so that spoke about that and spoke about that. Now, where's that book gone? Oh yeah, it's in front of me. I can't find things. Try and put everything here so it's all to hand, so I'm not there or there or there. Now, I should have showed you this last week. I totally forgot. It was over there somewhere. And but Vinted, this, we have an app in the UK. Well, I don't know if it's, yeah, I think it's just UK, but it's called Vinted, and they have yeah, I think it started off as like vintage clothing that you could sell, a little bit like eBay, really. It's like eBay, and it's called Vinted. And they do books, they do loads of crochet books, they do clothes, clocks, all sorts of things. And I was looking on there, and I found this. It's Rico Design. I can't find a date on it anywhere, or so it's just like a small little magazine. But it's called Patchwork Family Crochet Idea Number 24, Creative Cotton. So that's the book. And just look at the little characters. I saw those and I thought, oh, look at the little mice. And this is the back. The little boat, look. But this, on Vinted, this was £2. But by the time you've just paid postage and packing, it ended up being £5.45. £5.45. So it was still really really reasonable, I thought. So we've got Dolores the bird. That's Dolores the bird. So I've done 2 or 3 there. That's Dolores. Then they've done Lenny the bunny. Look so cute in his little dungarees. That's Lenny the bunny. Excuse me. And then we've got, that's Lenny the bunny, but he's got a little, oh, excuse me, I'm going to cough. They call it a lifesaver. It's like a rubber ring. Okay. yeah, I think we'd call it a rubber ring. And then we've got Ted the Dachshund. That's it in blue. And then there's I like the two colour one. 3 of those. That's Ted the Dachshund. And then, oh, hang on, that's Ted the Dachshund. Then we've got Bruno the Bear, multicoloured Bruno, with little neckerchief on. It says, "Here in the woods I feel good. I can watch the leaves moving in the wind." The pictures are lovely because look at the leaves cut out in a bit of fabric and zigzag stitches. And that's, well, what's a little squirrel. So they're doing a little scene. It says, "I like to swim with you in the lake." This is Emma the hippo. So one's got this rubber ring and that little swimming costume. That one's got that. She's got a little armband on and like a little swimming cap. They're really nice, the hippos. And then we've got Connie the mouse. So I like how they've done little cardboard cutouts, look for the scene, but this is Connie the mouse with the hippo. And that's another picture. Connie with Emma, the shoulder to lean on. That's a little mouse there. It's a ship boy. I heart mom. Look at that. And there's a little back view with the little tail and the just really cute. And then we've got a torte. It's like a big cake torte you can make because it's meant to be a birthday, I think. And then we've got a pie slice. You're sweet too. Little cake there. Is that everything? Oh, and Kitty the cat. That's little Kitty. And it says, "When do the guests arrive? I've already put the kettle on." So she's all got the tea already, teapot and cup. So yeah, it was oh, another one. Thought we'd finished. Max the mouse. And that's little Max. So you can do 1 or 2 and put them all round. And he says, "This one is for me alone." This little piece of cheese, look. So yeah, no, I mean, I should probably do them. I might not do them in cotton. I'll probably do them in acrylic. I think it's Aaron. I'm sure it was Aaron. Yeah, Rico Creative Cotton Aaron. So I'll either use probably DK or Aaron, but in acrylic. But aren't they all lovely around the cake? Yeah, I thought that was lovely. And like I said, for £2, then you do have to, it's the buyer's protection and ship it, you know, postage and packing or whatever. But I thought that was still really good for £5.45. So that's that. Oh yes, I've told you about my cardigan. So the last thing to do is the crochet donut. Now for, oh excuse me, I was have to move my brush. For any new subscribers, I'm working through this book. It's a crochet along if you'd like to join. Do 1, 2, miss a few, however you like. I'm just doing 1 a week, but anybody can join, anybody can do the odd one, or like I said, do 1, 2, miss a few. There's 50 in total, and the book is by Rachel Zane, and you get a basic, in the front you get the basic donut pattern, which is really quite simple. Then you get the basic icing pattern. Just quickly go over it, and then then you just add on the features for whatever little donut you're doing. So just for example, the turtle, just for example, it'll say follow the basic donut pattern to create the donut base in stone colour and the icing in a mocha and the sprinkles in lavender and lemon. So you do the excuse me, you do the base in stone, that in mocha, and then you do the sprinkles in lavender and lemonade colour. But of course you can do the base like a proper donut colour, or you just do absolutely any colour whatsoever. It's your little donut. So and then we have ratings: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 donuts. This one is a 3 donut rating. That's the cow is 2 donuts, so that's the difficulty. Yeah, so that's pretty straightforward. Also in the back it's accessories, so it shows you how to make the little bow or the little flowers or the little rose, any of the ones that need that, or you could just add your own. And then you can make collections. You're making collections, so remember back to when you were young. What was your favourite thing to collect? Help your child learn ways of grouping donut buddies together. So grouping or collecting different ones. So you've got safari animals, springtime, which you've got Easter and Easter time things, and then farm animals, under the sea, and then you've got dinosaurs and made up collections, aliens, things like that. Or then you can play little games of hiding the donuts or learning to count. So it's a really, really nice book. And then the techniques and things in the back. So I draw one a week, and last week was the lovely little pig. Isn't she cute? And it was 1 donut. So we literally had to make the donut base. Here, look. And then the pig. Either safety eyes or I'm embroidering eyes. Did I embroider eyes? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I can't remember embroidering eyes on my pig. Oh dear, yeah. And then the little, so not much to sew on and not much to do. And it was a 1 star. So this is my little donut. That's my little donut. The base was in Starcraft Special DK I'm using. And this was pale rose for the base, and then this is candy floss and candy floss for the top, and then that was just a tiny little bit of, it's sparkly, I don't know if you could see it's sparkly, not really showing up, but just a little bit of sparkly green for her little bow. I wasn't sure whether to make it a little boy or a little girl, and I think because this is my little basket full of donuts here, we seem to have quite a few that look like that little boy, to be suitable for little boys. So I thought I'll just make a little girl one, because I'm going to give them to little ones under 3. So I'm doing safety eyes for all of them, and so they'll be safe. Now then, I've got a couple of pictures. I can find the right tablet. Oh, this is the tablet that's broken, so it's got a big crack over the screen. So I'm hoping you can see properly. And we've got 2 images. This one is from the lovely Mary. Hi Mary. And that's Mary's. Doesn't she do her eyes absolutely beautiful? And lovely little purple bow and lovely little nostrils. I think she really looks lovely. See, because if you look at mine, I've done nostrils, but you can't, they're so pale. I did the same colour as the base, but they're so pale you can't really see them, but look how they stand out lovely on Mary. So fantastic job, Mary. Thank you for sending, and thank you for joining in. And the next little piggy is from Litza. Hi Litza at Coco's Crochet. And look at her little piggy. And she's using googly eyes on all of hers, and they're looking absolutely beautiful. And a little bow. Colours the bow like a darker rosy colour. But aren't they all so cute? They're all following the same pattern, but they're all so different. Absolutely lovely. So thank you, Litza. Just got that in time this morning to show you that. You can see my crack, look on my tablet, all cracked, and there is a big crack down here. But beautiful. So thank you, Litza. Thank you, Mary, for sending in those. And I've just got to find my big bag of balls now. So just hang it. My chair's very squeaky. It needs a bit of WD-40. Hang on, what did I do with my big bag of balls? It's a massive bag. You wouldn't think I'd lose it, would you? But just 1 second. See if I can pause. Oh, right, I'm back. Like I say, I talk as if this little space is enormous, but it isn't. It's only a tiny little room. So anyway, this is my big bag of balls, and it's really, really going down. I had to make it this big because of the size of the balls. Couldn't just use it. So here we are. It's that time again to pick. Let's have a look. Random. Don't be a hard one. And it is the fox this week, and that is on page 48. Remember not to put that back in the bag. And then the rest of them are in there, so keep that safe. So let's have a look at the fox on page 48. 46, 47, 48. And he is lovely. Isn't he cute? Oh, hang on. And that's him. And he's just classed as a 2 donut rating. Oh, can't hold the book. You see, 2 donuts, so he won't be very hard. Oh, he's lovely. That's the fox. And the donut, follow the basic donut pattern to create the donut base in vintage peach and the icing in copper, omitting the sprinkles. So it'll show you vintage peach and copper. And it says to create a nice rounded nose, weave the black yarn back and forth, building up layers at the tip, then around the base of the nose to finish it off. Yeah, it does look like a little ball there, doesn't it? Look. But that's the little tip that they give you. They always give you a little tip or something there. But yeah, he'd be nice to do, won't he? Nice colour in copper. So move that little marker to there. Fox, so he'll be nice. 44 minutes. Yeah, that's quite long. I was going to show you I picked up a magazine, but I'll show you that next week. So I hope you all have a fantastic week. Just be safe when you're out in the world, whatever you're doing, just be safe. And so much trouble and nastiness about that. I just try and spread love and joy and happiness. It doesn't cost anything, and it doesn't take anything just to smile and say hello to someone, does it? And it could really make their day. So whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, just love each other and be kind and really spread happiness. And wouldn't it be a lovelier world? So I'll see you on Wednesday. I have got another couple of videos to film. So this week there'll be what I had for my birthday. I know it was the 21st of August, but it's just that I was going to visit my family, and I didn't in the end because of my sight. So they've sent it to me. Um, so that's just took a bit, but there'll be that video, and also a lovely package I got from War Warehouse. So there'll be more videos, as well as Wake Up My Whip Wednesday, see how far I got with those. So I'll see you all in the week 2 or 3 times. So like I said, just stay safe, be happy. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Love you. Bye.